What if I told you there's a country where kangaroos outnumber people, and the deadliest creatures lurk in the most unexpected places? We're talking about Australia, the land down under, and trust me, it's way more insane than you've ever heard. In this video, we're going to dive into 15 facts so unbelievable, you'll question everything you thought you knew. We're going from fighting wars against birds and losing to uncovering top-secret bases hidden in the desert. I'm challenging you to watch until the very end because the last fact will completely change how you see time itself. Alright, let's kick things off with something absolutely insane. In Australia, there are over 50 million kangaroos hopping around the continent. To put that in perspective, the human population is only about 26 million. That's literally 2 kangaroos for every single person. Ever felt outnumbered by kangaroos? Because in Australia, you are. Australia is basically the real-life version of a video game's hardest difficulty level. The box jellyfish isn't just a jellyfish, it's a floating nightmare. You have the blue-ringed octopus, a tiny creature whose bite is painless but delivers a neurotoxin that paralyzes you. Or the saltwater crocodiles, which are prehistoric killing machines that can grow up to 20 feet long. Australia is home to something so massive, so breathtakingly huge, that you can see it from outer space. I'm talking about the Great Barrier Reef. It's the single largest living structure on planet Earth. It's so big that it has its own postcode. Seriously, astronauts orbiting the Earth have described it as a beautiful, shimmering jewel against the deep blue of the ocean. Just when you think Australia can't get any weirder, it throws something at you that looks like it's straight out of a fantasy movie. The country has lakes that are naturally, vividly pink. And I'm not talking about a slight rosy tint, I mean full-on bubblegum, Pepto-Bismol pink. The incredible color comes from a specific type of algae called Dunaliella salina, and a bacteria called halobacteria, the same stuff that makes carrots orange and flamingos pink. Australia is home to the longest fence in the entire world. It's called the Dingo Fence, and it stretches for an insane 5,614 kilometers. In the 1880s, they started building this colossal barrier to keep the dingoes out of the fertile pasture lands. The fence literally splits the continent in two, creating 2 distinct ecological zones. In Australia, Christmas doesn't mean snow, fireplaces, and ugly sweaters. It means sun, sand, and barbecues. Santa in board shorts, anyone? The famous Bondi Beach in Sydney is packed on Christmas Day with thousands of people in Santa hats celebrating in the surf. It's a festive, sun-drenched celebration that seems almost surreal to outsiders. We already established that kangaroos outnumber people 2 to 1, but they aren't the only ones. Australia has more sheep than people. With a human population of around 26 million, there are an estimated 74 million sheep. That's almost a 3 to 1 ratio. Some of these stations are actually larger than small European countries. Australia is the only country in the world that is also a continent. It's not just a large country, it's an entire landmass all to itself. Within its own borders, you can find tropical rainforests, vast scorching deserts, snow-capped mountains, and sprawling coastlines. This isolation has allowed its wildlife and ecosystems to evolve in completely unique ways. Australia is home to the world's oldest living culture. The Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples have a history that stretches back for over 65,000 years. That is more than 3 times older than the ancient Egyptian civilization. It's an almost unimaginable length of time. It represents the longest, unbroken thread of human civilization on the entire planet. If you love the beach, then Australia is your ultimate paradise. The country has over 10,000 beaches. You could visit a new beach every single day for more than 27 years, and you still wouldn't have seen them all. From the pristine, pure white silica sand of Whitehaven Beach, the variety is endless. Okay, this next one is going to completely break your brain. The largest wild camel population on Earth is not in the Sahara, it's in Australia. In the 19th century, camels were imported from Arabia, India, and Afghanistan to be used as pack animals. Today, there are over 1 million of them roaming wild through the central and western deserts. Deep in the heart of the Australian outback, there is a highly secretive, top-secret facility called the Joint Defence Facility Pine Gap. Its primary role is to control spy satellites that orbit the Earth, intercepting signals from all over the Eastern Hemisphere. The level of secrecy is extreme. What secrets are really hidden in the outback? In 1932, the Australian military declared war on emus, and the emus won. Yes, Australia lost a war to birds. The emus proved to be brilliant military strategists. They were fast, they were tough, and they didn't bunch up, making them difficult targets. After several humiliating attempts, the military withdrew. The emus were declared the victors. Australia can get so cold in some parts that the Australian Alps receive more snowfall each year than the entire country of Switzerland. You could be skiing in the morning and, with a short flight, be sweating in the tropical heat by the afternoon. It's a land of literal fire and ice, a country of extremes in every sense of the word. Australia laughs at simple logic. The country has standard time zones, but it also has 2 zones that are off by half an hour. At certain times of the year, there can be 5 different time zones active across the country at the same time. They literally set their clocks halfway between 2 other zones. It's a country that literally operates on its own time. And there you have it. 15 facts that prove Australia is one of the most fascinating, dangerous, and downright weirdest places on Earth. Australia is a land of unbelievable extremes and endless surprises. It's a continent that defies every expectation and challenges you to see the world differently. Which fact blew your mind the most? Was it the Emu War, the Pink Lakes, or the crazy time zones? Let us know in the comments. And if you haven't already, slam that subscribe button and turn on notifications for more jaw-dropping stories from around the world.